Okay, I've been asked to do an update on my Dubia roach colony, and I also happen to be cleaning them out today, so I'm just sort of doing a mix of the two subjects in one video. So, I've had them 3 months and I'm cleaning them out because they really smell. I don't know, it could be down to how I house them or the food I give them, but they smell of wet dog. And everywhere before I got Dubia roaches, everyone said the great thing about them is they don't smell. And I'm telling you something, I took the lid off of this and whew, it's horrible. I don't know if people just get used to the smell, or maybe it is just purely what I'm feeding them and the fact that they have a lid on, I don't know. At the moment they have some cucumber in here. They did have Weetabix, but that got like damp. It went kind of soft, so, well, not wet, it wasn't like wet damp, it was like just soft. As for success in breeding, so I believe it was 2 months ago, near the start of April, we saw Bruce and a female Dubia roach breed. Now usually it takes about 28 days for them, I believe, until they like give birth, but I haven't actually seen any babies, so I don't know if that was just an unsuccessful breed, but it's good to know that quite soon into having them, like a month, they started breeding. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these and the nymphs all in a separate tub so I can clean out this. Now this is all empty of Dubia roaches, I'm going to get rid of all of this, fill this up with water. I'm going to put a little bit of fairy liquid in it just to give it a nice wash around, and then I'll be back. Okay, once this is all washed and nice, make sure it's fully dried out, otherwise it can cause too much humidity, which can actually wipe out a whole colony if they start growing mould and everything on them. Apparently they can do that. So make sure it's dry. And I'm going to do a mix of new and old egg cartons because some of them aren't actually that bad. It's just a few that have gone really bad, so I'm just going to add these in. Okay, and that's all done now. There's a very good reason that you put the egg cartons upwards rather than stacked on top of each other, and I think I mentioned this in my other video, and it's because when the roaches go to the loo, apparently some of the babies can actually eat the feces of the adults. Apparently, I don't know, but it can actually wear through the cardboard. So doing it this way allows the egg cartons to last a lot longer. As for food, at the moment I've got a small bit of Weetabix. Now the reason I did a small bit is because usually the big bit doesn't really get eaten that much and gets really wasted. For the wet food, which is usually salad or vegetables, I'm actually going to try something else out, which I'll be probably doing a review on. So that'll be in another video. But for now I'm just going to cut this so they'll be able to get into it. And now I'm going to move them back in. Okay, now they're all in, I actually found it just easier to put in the cardboard piece just here. Before I go, I was actually thinking of putting these in the shed at the moment where it's really hot here. The shed gets really nice and warm and I didn't know if that would encourage them to breed. So anyone out there who breeds Dubia roaches and has had a lot of success, what do you think about putting them in a shed? Does that sound like a good idea? Let me know in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching.